Khan. She's going to be there chatting about things. And Ron.
Like chopped liver?
No, not at all. No chopped liver.
You're not chopped liver.
I know.
You're always our special guest.
Ladies, we need your input on something.
Okay.
Okay, now I think that this is Samia's color. Samia, put it out, would you? But she was trying to figure out which was the better look. Is that not a beautiful? She's like, okay, so do I do it as a wrap? Show.
I don't know.
I like it.
As sort
Pretty
of,
color.
I think a little more over the shoulder, this kind of a look.
No.
Okay.
Definitely not that way.
This is why.
Ron.
That just came out.
Samia's
in the news.
Samia's trying to stay young and hip
Show
here.
them the first one, just real quick.
Yeah.
There's
This
that.
is better.
Well, because I'm recovering from a sickness, Ron.
Oh.
No, yeah, I know. But it looks like you forgot to take it off when you wear it like that. I don't know.
Well, you know. Anyways, the point is,
Look at these topics, you
Ron should
guys.
stick to news and not fashion.
No, believe me, they know that. These are your top topics. Samia does the top 5 list. What we suggest is, no matter what you're doing every morning, set an alarm on your phone so that you can join us on News Now at 10 a.m. sharp because we always have the top talkers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They should always join us. FoxandPhoenix.com is where you can find us.
Well, we will be joining you guys in just a couple of minutes. Yeah. Not chopped liver, but Ron's milk. All right, let's take a look at our weather today. It's going to be a gorgeous day. It's been rough for some parts of the state the last several days because of those really cold temperatures and those freeze warnings that we've been watching for, especially in the high country. Temperatures right now at the Grand Canyon, 19 degrees. That's a lot better than what it was 2 days ago. Those overnight temps were like -10. Yeah, I think we were 11 below one morning. Yeah. It's just wild, so looking much better. We take a look at the right side of our tower cam, 46 degrees outside, humidity at 53%, as you can see. And then for the record, today's normal is 65 degrees. Record is 79. That was back in 1950. We're going to see 70 today. So the record high was 79, so well below that. Temperatures across the valley right now, mostly in the 40s, 36 out in Apache Junction, 39 in Wickenburg, and down in Maricopa, you're looking at 32 degrees. Cold out there. Yeah, you are. And mostly in the East Valley, though, 48 on 45 over in Falcon Field, a little bit farther north, 57 in Cave Creek. It's pretty warm there right now. It's a big contrast from down in Maricopa, isn't it? Let's go ahead and take a look at this right here, a 10-day trend. It looks as though we're going to drop below normal, as you can see. The next few days, 63 on Sunday, that'll be a little cool, but then we'll stick mostly across that normal line for the most part. Pretty nice outside across the country. Lots of storms in the northwest, but here in the southwest, it's going to be just gorgeous. Okay, high today is 70. Perfect. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Fox10 is always on Fox10Phoenix.com. Sponsored by Parker & Sons, the Valley's best heating, cooling, and plumbing company for over 40 years. Call 602-REPAIR for Parker & Sons. Our bite-sized chefs recreate a dish using only their taste buds.
Delicious. At 8 years of age, you are a freak.
MasterChef Junior, tonight at 7 on Fox 10.
When you choose to donate to Goodwill, you create new memories for others and help put Arizonans to work. Good stuff, good work, Goodwill. And to make donating even easier, Goodwill is now offering home pickups. Live from New York City, it's the Ray Williams Show. The kids are about to play this. Most of you what I'm about to tell you. To respect has never sleep. My girl has always turned out. I ain't giving to you straight no chaser. Now, here's Rodney.
Everybody's.
Get ready to talk about hot. Right here on CW.
Goes with that.
She asked me if I could loan her money
Judge Mathis presents
I don't even understand why we even had to even come to this point to even come here.
Courtroom 101.
I'll tell you why you're here today. You didn't pay her the money that she loaned you, and you're getting sued.
Real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Talia Rogers says when she met the defendant, they hit it off and became friends. However, Talia claims she soon realized that the defendant is selfish and has a lot of enemies. Talia is suing her former friend for an unpaid loan. Defendant Elandra Jones admits that a lot of people are jealous of her because she has a good life and likes to look nice, but she denies having any enemies. Elandra claims Talia doesn't think for herself, and she's always letting others dictate how she should live her life. She's countersuing because she claims Talia vandalized her car.
Start with you.
I met the defendant 3 years ago when I first moved into my very first apartment. We were girlfriends. We were real cool. We hit it off. And just during the time of being friends, I noticed like the way like her attitude was and the way she treated people was like real selfish and like, you know, I noticed she had a lot of enemies and like was real like just like people owe her something.
What type of enemies?
Like enemies with girls, enemies with guys.
Give me an example or two.
For example, it was one time when I had first met her, we were chilling in her apartment, and she had called this guy over and pretend like she was going to let him stay over just because she wanted some money. And he gave her what she wanted, and then she put him out knowing that where we live, like the buses didn't run. So then he didn't have nowhere to get home. And it's just like stuff like that, you know, you don't do to people because that's selfish and that's like self-centered. But at the time, like she didn't do it to me. So, you know, I couldn't really say anything.
Any other examples?
Just noticing being around her that a lot of people didn't like her. Like I noticed, you know, it was times like her mom would say to me like, oh, well, how can you be around her all the time? And just like, oh, well, like you got it. Just like little comments that like just indicated. And then I see like how her relationship was with her family. And just by like, you know, just people that she just came in contact with, like she's nasty. Like, and the way she talked to people is really nasty.
Why does she spare you?
I don't know. It was like because I didn't know, like, you know, I was her girlfriend, you know, I had my own, she had her own, you know, we would only be around each other, you know, when we hung out. So I guess at the time, you know, I guess she didn't feel like I owe her anything up until I moved with her. And then that's when, you know, I started just noticing a change in her attitude towards me. Like, it was like she was jealous, like, and she was like throwing shade and just stuff like that. And it was like, well, why you acting like that? Like, I ain't never done nothing to you. But I let it slide because it was like, you know, I knew once I moved out of her place, I knew I didn't want to deal with her anymore just by the way that she was acting. I knew I didn't want
Give
to.
some background, man.
When I first met Talia, we were really cool. We used to always hang out and stuff like that. We lived in the same apartment building. She would come down and we would chill, watch TV or whatever like that, listen to music and, you know, do girl stuff. And Talia was the type of person, she doesn't have her own mind. So she would let, you know, people, you know, dictate on how she lived. And then she would come to me and ask me for advice and as far as how to dress or wear hair or things and stuff like that. So, but I don't even understand why we even had to even come to this point to even come here over such a little bit of matter.
All right. Do you have a lot of people that you have problems with?
I don't, and I'm not gonna say that I have problems with them, but I am jealous. People always get jealous of me, and I have a really good life, and I like to, you know, look nice and carry myself.
So a lot of people jealous of me. All right. And the guy, did you put a guy out after he gave you some money?
No.
She's making that up?
Yes.
All right. Does your family have any problems with you? Your mother ever talk against you? Is she jealous of you?
No, my mother's not jealous of me. And she's
Okay,
very proud
she says your mother talked about you to her. So now she's lying on your mama. Got it. All right. So tell me about the loan you sued for. She says you shouldn't even be here, but we'll see.
Well, basically, during my time staying with her, we had both went and looked at these apartments, and we decided that we liked them and that, you know, that's what we wanted. she didn't have the money to put down on the property, so she asked me if I could loan her the money to put down to hold the apartment. And because I was staying with her, you know, and I knew that she got paid every weekly, I was like, you know, that's no problem as long as you pay it back to me before it's time for me to move into my apartment. It wasn't a problem. I wound up moving out of her house before I even moved into my apartment because she stole money from me and her daughter returned the money. When I asked her about the money, she claimed that it was her money, but my money was missing, and her daughter brought it to me and said, "Miss Lee, my mom stole your money, and this is it. Do you want me to go and get the rest?"
I did.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the loan. Got all that.
And so after I moved out of her property, I had contacted her that Friday after I left. And I had asked her about it because I know she got paid weekly. And she was like, "Oh, well, I'll give you the money when I give it to you." And I still haven't received any payment, so we're here today.
All right, ma'am.
I would like to, mind you, Talia was living in my house for 3 months. I didn't ask her for anything because we were girlfriends, so I didn't need any money for her or anything like that for her to eat. She was eating my food and everything like that. I never asked Talia to give me anything on a daily basis.
All right, ma'am, let her finish.
On a daily basis, I never asked her for anything. She was staying there for 3 months. She had company and everything over my house.
One more time, make it an even 4.
So she did give me the money, but that was before. I was going to pay her back. She never gave me the time the day to pay her. Mind you, we were living in the same building, so we
So once again, she did loan you money, and you agreed to pay her.
Yes.
And you haven't.
There was damage done to my car.
No, let's start with this first. Okay. Into your lawsuit. She loaned you money. You promised to pay her, and you haven't.
Right.
All right, yet you say you don't know why you're here today?
No,
I'll tell you why you're here today. You didn't pay her the money that she loaned you, and you're getting sued for it. You got it now? You do understand?
Yes.
Coming up next on Judge Mathis.
And perhaps one of your family members could have told one of the people. Perhaps one of these people, same one who threw the rocks, the guy you put out, and then the other people that are jealous of you. You got a lot of jealous people. Maybe one of them said, "Hey, where does she live?"
From the beginning, he tricked me into dating him. We were best friends, and he started telling his parents that we were together as friends. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go along with this. So I spent 2 years with him.
I grew up in Detroit, and I'm proud of where I come from. It's a tough city, but there's a lot of love here. And I carry that tough love with me as a judge. And I still keep it real, hearing real cases with real people from my courtroom in Chicago. I'm Judge Mathis.
Winter nasal congestion. Is it a cold, sinus pressure, allergies? For all of them, there's Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24-hour relief. This winter, the answer is Allegra D.
Hey, let's go! Batter up! I'll be right there. I'm getting an online car insurance quote from the General. What? Right now? Yeah, it's super fast. It only takes a couple of minutes.
Get your anonymous online quote from the General in minutes with low payments and choice of payment due dates.
Get an anonymous online quote now. For free no rate you can get online, go to the General and say subscribe.
When your cold makes you wish you could stay in bed all day, you need the power of new